President Trump was right all along. You know, the Panama Canal is a vital strategic asset of the United States of America, and now you can see that the Chinese are trying to stop the sale of it to U.S.-based companies, and so we can't allow that. We cannot allow the Chinese to control both sides, the Pacific and the Atlantic side of the Panama Canal. We built it, we financed it, and so it's an interesting development. It's really important for the Chinese to have control of it, and so, like I said, President Trump was right all along.
Well, I mean, BlackRock did this deal to acquire these port companies. President Trump spoke to me about this and talked about how China is dominating the Panama Canal, but is that going to be enough to get the Panamanians to say, okay, we're going to give this back, sell it back to you? Here's President Trump with me last week on this. Watch.
Okay.
China essentially had it. It was a China-based company. I'd much rather deal with BlackRock than a China-based company. And BlackRock is fine. I knew they were doing that. I was totally okay with it.
And when you go through the Panama
Canal, it makes it easier.
Give us a sense of how China has dominated.
We built this incredible thing, the eighth wonder of the world, right? You know, it connects two oceans, and one ocean is substantially higher than the other. We should have never given it. But we didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama. And now Panama has gone out and essentially ceded it to China. And until they ripped all the signs down about a week ago, when they saw that I was serious about this, you know, most of the signs were written in Chinese. They were all Chinese all over the place. That wasn't the deal. We're taking the Panama Canal back.
Congressman, will they be able to take it back?
I never underestimate the President of the United States when he says that he's going to take it back. I would hope that the Panamanians get the message, and apparently they have. So they filed lawsuits in favor of BlackRock to go ahead and go forward with the sale. And so let's see how it all works out. But at the end, we cannot have the Chinese Communist Party controlling the Panama Canal. That is a non-starter, and we won't tolerate it, and President Trump will not tolerate it. If BlackRock is able to acquire those rights, then hopefully we can work something out with the Panamanian government. But if not, at the end, if it's controlled by the Chinese, that's something that we can't tolerate.
And an anecdotal piece of evidence is just what President Trump talked about, the fact that when you're driving through the canal, all the signs were in Chinese. It was just all Chinese, no English anywhere. Yeah. And a week ago, they just took the signs down.
Right. Well, you know, it's yeah, but it doesn't matter. They still had control of the canal one way or the other. The signs don't mean anything. And so, again, you know, this is, you know, decades of neglect on our part, allowing this to happen. You know, President Trump is America first, and he's right on this because our security, our commerce, et cetera, depends on that canal being open, and we just cannot have the Communist Chinese Party control the Panama Canal. Right. Again, that is a non-starter. Well, and if the Panamanians won't do it, then we're going to have to take it back.
Yeah, it's interesting.